Hello friends, welcome back to channel. In previous video we are discussing about the process and the daemons. So ps-ef, pipe grep, sshd. This is the daemon we are having. So to restart or reload, what we'll do, because I want to restart system D daemon itself. SSD daemon get reloaded, so all the process also will get reload because all the process are depending on this PID 1113. Okay, so how to check the status? Okay, so for that we are having system ctl status sshd. Okay, what it's showing? It's showing open ss daemon loaded, service is enabled, active, running since 41 minutes ago. Why it's showing 41 minutes ago? Because I have restarted this system around 42 minutes ago, and the same time it's showing here. Process is this, main PID is 1113. Okay, it has accepted connection from this thing. Okay, 3 connection we have established. It's showing all the connection here. Now this is the status. If I want to, so syntax is, what's the syntax we are having here? Let's control C, clear my screen. System ctl. Here we can do status to check the status, start to start, stop to stop the service, restart, reload, mask, unmask. Okay, these many things we can use, and the service name or a daemon. Okay, so this is the syntax. Let me show you. System ctl status sshd. Okay, it's already start, so I can stop, but if I stop the ss service, my current session will go because we are connected to a server using SSH. So what we'll do, we'll do restart. Okay, now we'll do ps-ef. So earlier it was 1113. After restarting a service, we got new PID assigned to this is now 2561, and all the sessions whatever we are having, it got PID got changed. Okay, so system ctl start, restart, stop, reload. So now I have executed reload. So when we restarted service, PID got changed, but reload is not changing. Why? So restart means completely stop and start the service again. Reload, whatever service is running, just reload the config file, read the config file and load that in a memory. That's a reload thing. So let me show you how to stop the service. We'll start systemctl. Okay, stop. First we'll do stat status cron d. Cron d service is running, active, enabled. Okay, so we stop cron d. Now if you run status, it will show inactive, dead, but enabled. Okay, we'll discuss this thing. Let me start the service again. Okay, now what is this? Why we are having enable and active? So this means service is running or not. If you stop the service, it will show inactive. Now service is running, it will show active. What this enable means? So that means if I restart my server, this service will come up automatically. As soon as my systems come up, it will come up in a perfect manner. If this is not enabled, so that means temporary service is running till the time server is up. Once we reboot the server, this service will not come up by default. So what's the drawback? Drawback is we never know when server will restart. Okay, might be night 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Someone has rebooted due to some activity, or it has failed its hardware and rebooted. So service will not come up automatically. But as a system administrator, we are well aware this service should be come up, because if one of the services is not coming, there are a lot of more dependencies, processes are there which will get fail, and I don't want the revenue impact on due to my servers. Okay, so that's why we want to enable those services. These are the list of the services that should be permanently enabled. Okay, so we'll make it enable. So that's the status showing, and other thing is showing factor, running job with support, and these things. Okay, and the group, CG group. So we have learned start, stop. Now we'll do restart. But before restart, we'll do ps-ef pipe grep cron. Okay, it is having 3469. Now restart. PID should get changed. It got changed. Now if I do reload, PID will not change because it just reload the config file. Okay, if you are restarting, it will stop and start the service. If you are reloading, it will just reload the config file and let the service running like that. Okay, now we are having enable. We came to know how to start the service, how to enable and disable. Systemctl is already enabled, so I am doing the disable. Okay, now if you see the status of this command, status ground, it's showing currently active and running, but it is in disable state. So if server get reboots, it will won't come up. Okay, by default manually someone has to log into server and bring this service on, but I don't want that service. It should be come automatically. So what we'll do, systemctl enable cron. Okay, so whenever we are disabling and enabling, one output we are getting, creating system link, these things. We'll go to this point why we are doing that thing. If we see the status, it is showing currently active and running, and it is enabled. So if in case your system get restart or reloaded, this service will come up by default, no need to log in. Okay, how you'll come to know system, because I don't want this much output. So this service call is active sshd. Okay, we can pass two parameter also, cron d. Okay, so both the service are active. Okay, ssg showing inactive. System ctl status sshd is showing inactive and dead. It's not running. Okay, because it's showing PID, this some zombie process is there. So this how you can check which service is up and running, which is not. So if service is not running, it will show inactive, and if service is running, it will show active. This is the running status. If I want to know this is permanently on or off, so for that is enabled. Yes, both the service are enabled. Okay, but now you will say we know the name of the process then only, but there are multiple process which we are not aware. We want list of the services which is active and which are not active. So if you run systemctl without systemctl without any input, you'll get this many data. Okay, it will show what are the process loaded, active, running or not. See all the process you are getting here. So for that you can do pipe grep active. Active. So these are the process which is in active state. So for that, what command we are in? System ctl list hyphen unit. Okay, so list hyphen unit hyphen files. Pipe grep enable. Okay, these are the services which is in enable state, or you can list disable. These are the process list of the process which is in disable state. Same active. Okay, not showing active status because active status will come with systemctl units. Okay, so this how you can do. Now here disabled. How many processes are in disabled state? What we'll do? We do wc-l. 90 services are in disabled state. It are those services which will not, if your system get reboot, it will won't come up automatically. You have to bring this thing manually. So hope we have learned many things for list of the service. Okay, we can use ps tree, process tree. Okay, it will show the tree, and we are having process. These are the ss process which is pointing to ss daemon which is managed by system d daemon. Okay, the how you identify which is the daemon? If you do ps-ef pipe grep sshd. So if any process is pointing to a process ID, that is called process, and if that process parent PID is pointing to one, that is called daemon. Okay, so every daemon will have parent PID as 1. Okay, then we have done systemctl to show the status of any command. Status. Okay, sta status cron d. Okay, status, start, stop, reload, load, is enable, is active, this thing. Marks and these things we will cover in a future videos. Okay, till then keep practicing this thing. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.